Well, hello. We're just going to jump right in. We're going to make sweet and sour meatballs, which are so yummy. You will need a cast iron pan, and you will also need a wooden spoon, which I'm using a very special one made for us. Thank you, Miss Kayla. And then you also need a flat whisk, a tablespoon measuring, 1/4 cup, half a cup, 1 cup, and then you'll also need a 2 cup measuring. And then I like to always pre-measure my ingredients on some of them, so I just use about 3 of those little bowls. But that's all the items you need. And these are all the food items you're going to need, ingredients. You'll need 2 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, half a cup of brown sugar, packed brown sugar. You can't tell, but it's in there, I promise. And then you'll need half a cup of rice vinegar, and you'll need 1/4 cup of ketchup, and I always use the name brand ketchup because otherwise I don't really think it tastes that well. But anyways, and then 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce. You'll need 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and you'll need 25 frozen meatballs, which I've made them before, but I ran out of time, so unfortunately I just had to buy frozen meatballs, but I'm gonna use 25 of those. And then you'll need 1 tablespoon of sriracha. I chicken out, I do about half a tablespoon, just because I don't want it too spicy. And then you'll need 1 cup of drained canned pineapples, and I like them really small, that's why I did the crushed pineapple. And then you can also add green onions, and of course we'll have about 4.5 cups of rice, and I'm just gonna do the minute rice, but you can do whatever you like. Let's get to it. And today I have a very beautiful helper. And what do you go by, my dear? Oh, Charlie. Charlie, thank you for helping me today. All right, my beautiful assistant is going to add the 2 cups of pineapple juice into the pan, and I do not have the oven on yet. Please, madam. Yep. Be very careful. It's heavy. Okay. You got it, girl. Isn't my assistant doing a beautiful job? Try to do it a little bit faster, huh? Alright, good job, girl. Next, we're going to add in the brown sugar. Go ahead, Miss Assistant. Woo! Okay, let's see if you got it all. Oh, you good at this. And now we're gonna add in the rice vinegar. Ooh, gotta be careful with your hiccups. Want me to help?
No.
Okay, all right, pour it in, my dear.
Oh, I'm getting it on me.
Now, what are you putting into the mixture now?
Ketchup.
Yes, go ahead.
It makes sound.
And we have another assistant here.
It makes sound.
It makes sounds, yes, very observant. Last, we're going to add in the soy sauce. Ah, beautiful. All right, next we're going to turn this on medium-high heat. And then we're going to stir this around.
I want to stir it around. I want to stir it.
And now we're stirring it around on the medium-high heat. And we're going to let that kind of start to boil up a little bit. The next thing we have to do is put 1/4 cup of the pineapple juice into the cornstarch to make a slurry. Would you mind doing that? Pouring this into here. And then stir it together.
I'll stir it.
Okay. Well, not so many people have a beautiful assistant as yourself, huh? Great, thank you. All right, we're going to make your slurry that you just made and pour it into here. My beautiful assistant has bailed on this part, but all we're gonna do is pour this in, and then I'm going to whisk that around. And then comes the fun part. Give that a good stir in. And then we're gonna add in the 25 meatballs. There's the 25 meatballs. And then we add in the sriracha, which I already have ready in this little bowl. All right, now we're just gonna give this a good stirring to get all that sriracha and all the other stuff mixed in well. And then we're going to put the lid on and then just wait 10 minutes and let it simmer. So we're just gonna put the lid on. And we'll be back here in 10 minutes. I'm gonna set the timer. While this is cooking, it is so easy to cook. I am actually multitasking and I made a banana nut bread. Doesn't look just so yummy. So our 10 minutes is up and now the meatballs are not frozen anymore, which that makes this recipe even better because you don't have to think in advance, oh, I need to thaw out the meatballs. You just put them in frozen. So the last thing is we add the pineapples and stir it around. Like I said, I like the little ones. And also right now is where you could add the 2 tablespoons of green onion. However, my kids will not touch it if it has green onion in it. But that is all you do. I would, right now, if we were eating it right this second, I would make my rice. But Daddy-O is not home yet, so I'm actually gonna put this in a crock pot and just leave it on warm. So it will be ready for us to eat. And in a minute, to you at least, I will show you what it looks like with the rice. So Daddy-O, show us what you have. There's what it looks like plated. And what do you think of this, Daddy-O?
Yummy.
Straight from the source.